Hello and welcome. My name is Tara, intuitive healer, teacher, and guide specializing in the shadow. And in this video, I'm going to share something that happened recently, also touching on a very important topic I feel that needs to be highlighted in our world today. And first of all, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting this channel. And if you are new and finding this video for the first time, I welcome you to my channel and I hope you enjoy this video, as this is going to touch on the mind-body connection. It is something that I focus on and I have been focusing on for probably close to 4 years now. This is an area that I don't talk about enough, that needs a lot of attention, especially within society. And having something happen close to home really sparked this urge to record this video and to talk openly, speak openly about something that is very important that a lot of us can look at and explore within ourselves for self-healing and for self-discovery. The work that I have been focusing on is the work of Dr. Michael Lincoln, who was a clinical psychologist from Oregon. Unfortunately, he is no longer with us. I believe he left us, departed in the 70s sometime, but he left behind these beautiful bodies of work that truly can help us heal, can help us deepen our understanding of ourselves, but also deepen our understanding of our subconscious limiting beliefs, these limiting beliefs that get buried within our subconscious that prevent us from living fully, from preventing us from living to our full potential and from aligning with our authenticity. One of the books that I work on and that I focus on, and actually truly one of the most interesting aspects of learning through this whole process, was understanding the mind-body connection, the messages from the body. And I have mentioned this in many videos before, our body is our last resort. So our body communicates to us constantly when something is needed to be looked at deeper within ourselves. So if we're going through maybe an ache and a pain or an illness, our body is trying to tell us something. There's something beneath the surface that needs to be explored. We have quick fixes for many diseases, aches and pains in our society, but those quick fixes don't go to the root cause. They don't go deeper beneath the surface. Our emotions, our thoughts can make us sick. And we don't look at that enough. We look at maybe more superficial or surface level issues to understand without asking deeper questions. How are we feeling inside? How are we feeling about ourselves? How are we feeling about the connectedness with life? If we've gone through trauma in our life, if we've gone through early lifetime of not having emotional connection with maybe parents or caregivers, not having the acceptance within society, within relationships from a young age, not feeling love and nurtured and having that soft connectedness with life itself, then there could be a disconnect within the body, especially with traumatic events. What happens is the disconnect with the emotions, the disconnect with the senses, the disconnect with the body is very common. We can typically disassociate and lose the connection within because of the pain that we've felt. And if we go into the emotions, if we go into the senses or into the body, it can create a reoccurring feeling of pain that we have felt in the past. And so with that disassociation and with that disconnection, we lose the sense of ourself on a deeper level. And so what is most commonly said is, if someone asks us how we're doing, is I'm good, I'm fine. But that is just a very superficial answer to something that may need to be explored under the surface or may need to be acknowledged. How are you feeling? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling a little bit off today. I'm feeling a bit emotional. I'm feeling a bit sad. I'm feeling good, feeling aligned. I mean, there are so many different ways to answer that question, but I feel that we have masked a lot of these deeper understandings of how we truly feel on a deeper level. And with that can come heart complications. And I want to talk about the heart specifically because of something that happened in my family. And I feel that also just observing in society, this is a topic that needs attention. We had recently a little bit of a issue in our family where there was a health issue regarding the heart. And so it brought up a lot of this curiosity within myself around, why is this becoming so common? Why is it common? Heart attacks, heart disease In the United States, there are 800,000 heart attacks a year. And this is more for reflection. How many people in society do you think do not feel loved, or do not feel accepted, or do not understand themselves on a deep level, or do not have the connectedness within their heart of acceptance, of love, of belonging, both within themselves, but also within society and with the universe, with our cosmic connection, if you will. I bet a lot of people have a disconnection with that feeling, that sense of love and belongingness and acceptability, and even just the connection within emotions. So when we're disconnected, there can be a feeling of distrust. There can be a feeling of non-acceptance. There can be a feeling of isolation. And this can be very, very subconscious. It can be in our conscious level of awareness, but a lot of this is under the surface. And we won't be able to see it until we take a pause and until we reflect inwards and spend time by ourselves and go within and connect with what love truly means. What does love mean within ourselves, and trust and acceptance and nurturing oneself? And if we haven't felt that before, then how do we even know what it feels like? So you can think of how many people in society are suffering from this. And the result is going to be heart complications. And what happens when we have maybe a heart attack or heart disease? Well, we go get it fixed, but we don't address that root cause. We may have another one again, or other heart complications. So there's something else beneath the surface that needs to be explored, that we're overlooking in society. And it is really unfortunate that the majority of society, I feel truthfully, does not feel accepted, does not feel loved, does not even know what love really feels like. But this is something that once we understand what that is, what it feels like, and how to work on self-acceptance, and how to work on self-love and nurturing and trust and the connectedness with all and universe and self, etc., then we'll be able to heal ourselves. It's going to start from the inside out. So those buried subconscious beliefs run so deep. And like I said, I've been doing this for a long time, and now I get an idea. I have an idea of how this really works and how it impacts our body, and thus impacts our relationships in our outer world and our relationship to the outer world. So this is a web of experiences. I know we can get through this, and we can create that positive ripple effect moving outward, right? But this is going to take a lot of work, because this is something that we're not used to experiencing, or we're not used to exploring within ourselves. As I mentioned, we have a quick fix society, medication, procedures that will mend us and make us better from an outside perspective. But our inner experience and our inner knowing is going to be the key for healing ourselves and the greater collective, if you will, humanity as a whole. So I do urge you to maybe try some self-exploration, some deep dive exercises within your heart, within yourself, within your emotions, within your body. Create that connectedness within, heighten the senses. Spending time alone is really important for this, I have to say, because it allows you to quiet things down, quiet the noise down, let go of responsibilities, let go of pressures, and to be in silence and start to connect with yourself and start to feel with what love truly feels like within yourself. Is there trust? Is there lack of trust? Is there love? Is there lack of love? Is there belonging, or is there lack of belonging? And if there is a lack, or if there is distrust, or a felt sense of emptiness, there are ways to bring that in to yourself. Feeling love and feeling that connectedness, meditation, mindfulness techniques, working through the subconscious belief system, and knowing that there is nothing wrong with you. Everything is a biological response to something that we've experienced and something that has been developed within our subconscious. And everything is changeable. Everything can be healed. Everything can change. When you shine light on these areas within yourself, you discover more about yourself. You become more whole and more integrated, right? And this is the beauty of this work, shadow work, and healing and self-discovery, is because you can take ownership of your health. You can heal yourself. You can heal your body. It is so powerful once you start tapping into that, understanding how strong you really are, how powerful you are, and how much you can heal just through self-observation and just by going within and addressing those shadow aspects within. All right, so I'm wishing you all the best. If you have any questions about this, if you are wanting to learn more, or if you're wanting to work on your own healing journey, please feel free to contact me anytime. My information is below. And I'm wishing you all the best on your journey and beyond. And take care.